Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. We are still basically set up from yesterday, and when I think I ended up by saying, if I do any more videoing, I'll take you with me. Yeah, I did not come back to the model table. I know in the middle of the afternoon I have good intentions, and then as the day progresses, I get sleepy. Okay, so what are we going to do here today? Well, we're going to continue on. I got a comment from military modeler Paul, who I think is probably pretty into military stuff, and submarines are one of them. And he was saying that the gun we're making right now, he indicated that I forget exactly how he put it, but usually it's painted the same color as the rest of the hull, the outside hull. So I commented back, well, that makes it easy. And so I'm sort of leaning towards that. I think I had decided what color of gray we were going to paint the outside hull, and it seems to me I've got quite a bit of it. It's one of the it wasn't a Tamiya one; it was the other guys. Okay. Okay, let's just see what we can do here. We'll try and get this together today. Let's see, I gotta keep it in focus here. Yeah, good old macro lens. Okay, let's continue on. A little bit of a different opening. It's still really early. The sun isn't going to be up yet for. Hey, where's my phone? I forgot to bring my phone out here. So I can't ask it when the sun rises, but I think it's around 10 after 8. That's when the sun comes up, so it's going to be dark yet for quite a while. I still have my curtains closed. Nothing to show you out the front window except a bunch of snow. Mark in Australia, Aussie Frenchman Mark, he was saying how pretty the streets looked. Well, yeah, except that I associate this with the fact that I just can't get out and do what I want to do. When you're 78 years old, these things happen. You just your get up and go kind of wants to stay sitting down in the chair here when it's in the wintertime. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it does look pretty. There's no question about it. It's a real, what you would call a Christmas card picture pretty or something like that. And you see on Christmas cards there's a picture of snow and Santa in his sleigh and stuff like that. Well, Santa'd have a great time out there today. I don't know if his reindeer'd like it though, but anyway, enough silly talk here. Let's get to work here and see if we can do something. Okay, we are still right at the very beginning of step 54. And we've got a couple of little wheels here that we have to put on. I was thinking we'd be making the mirror image of this part right here next, but no, we got to get the wheels on here. Now this one is going to actually be fairly... Oh my goodness, it pinged off and I heard it hit the floor. Well, we'll use this one in the meantime. I should get the different tweezers. These ones, when you squeeze them shut, they sort of pinch the whatever it is out. I guess maybe I was pinching too tight. Well, it's a good thing we seem to have an extra one. Anyway, as I started to say, this one should be a little bit easier to put into place here. Well, we'll recompose, but I got to very carefully now move my chair. Usually what I do in a case like this, when something's hit the floor, I don't move anything. Not my chair, not my feet, anything. I sort of look down to see where can I put my feet. Then I swing my chair around, and if I haven't found it, and stand up, carefully look to make sure that when I move the chair, I'm not going to run the wheels over top of it. You know, Murphy's Law says that that's what's going to happen. Okay, so I guess I better go do that. Okay, I did find it. Doesn't seem to be any the worse for wear, so it didn't get squashed. What I was originally, and I've got a different pair of tweezers on now too. They sort of clasp it better. Now what I was going to do is put this one on first, and it's going to go on very easy, but you know, it might be easier. There has to be one. So let me reposition here very carefully. If I can, it has to go in this little slot like this. I'm probably blocking you with my tweezer here. But you can see there's a little groove there, and this is supposed to just sort of lay in it like that. I think I'm going to do that one first, because if I get the one across the top, then it might be a little bit more difficult to... Okay, I'm just grabbing some extra thin here, and I'm just going to moisten the shaft, make it sticky, and just lightly moisten that. Okay, now can I lay this in here? Oops, it's pinging on me. I'm going to get a different hold on it. It's hard to hold on to. Okay, now alright, now let's sort of straighten it out a little bit. I think that's pretty good. I'm thinking maybe at this point, let's see if I can turn it around so we can see it better. Maybe if I was to put a little bit of extra thin on there, it'd meld a little better. I'm probably out of focus now. There. I'd like to have these little cranks up where they can be seen if we're going to actually be able to see anything that small. Okay, let's let that dry now. And I think I'm going to try and get the mirror image of this part together now.
Come on.
Hello, Missy. Hello, Missy. A snowy Missy. Look at you. You look like a snowman. Come on in, Missy. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. Yeah. A little bit of snow isn't going to hurt me. Well, a little bit won't hurt me, but a lot will. Yeah. Okay. So I saw you. You went out at the same time as your friend with the pit bull, is it?
Yeah.
It looks more like a mutt.
I didn't see him at all.
Oh, well, that's good. I was afraid that maybe.
I don't think he walks by the front of the house anymore. He goes the other way.
He came by this way.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he came. Yeah, I thought for sure you would have seen him.
Oh, we went all the way to Pioneer Trail.
Oh, you were probably on the trail when he came.
Yeah, maybe he just went around the block.
So what's up, Missy? Hey, come on. There you go. Okay.
It feels lovely and warm.
Oh, that's good.
No, it's beautiful. Real feels soft.
Well, my goodness, she sort of turned up her nose at the venison here. Well, that was odd. Or maybe oh, she's eating it now. Let me fix your collar here. There, you won't rattle. Did she have breakfast already? No. Do you think that's too much, maybe? No?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, there's one bacon strip cut up, and I think there's 8 venison pellets. Yeah. Oh, she's going for it now.
Are you giving her a little extra today because there's not a bowl?
There's no bowl today, Missy. I'm sorry.
And so are you giving her extra bacon and venison?
Yeah. But I can give her less too if you think it's. I don't want to ruin her breakfast. Because undoubtedly the real dog food is probably better for her than this candy. Missy says no, it's not better. This is better. Yeah. Chew it up now. Had a girl.
Well, Brady has a cat appointment at noon, and I have Seaman at 1:10. We'll see how that goes. I'll give her a report later. I let her sleep in a bit today because she got shorted an hour on nap yesterday afternoon. She doesn't do well when she's shorted on sleep.
Did you get shorted yesterday an hour's sleep? Huh? Is that what happened? You got shorted an hour's sleep?
She goes around the house and lies down and tries to rest and moves and moves and moves. You can tell she just kind of hurts all over.
Because she's overtired?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what were you saying? Doodles need 16 hours of sleep or something? Or
That was the range, 14 to 18.
14 to 18, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think cats sleep something like 20. A little black dragon. What are you telling me? You want up to dry your paws? Or is it time to go home and see Mommy?
Well, Missy, thank you for coming again. No? Can you manage the door?
I think so.
All right.
Okay.
See you, Missy.
What are you smelling, Miss? Thanks, Rod.
See you later. Bye, Missy. Okay, Mark, Aussie Frenchman. I'll admit those snowflakes do look nice. As long as I can stand here in the doorway, that is. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, I don't think I got too many snowflakes on my lenses this time. And I'm guessing about half an hour or more has passed since I glued this up. So we'll see what happens when I remove this little block which is supporting the part. Okay, let's continue on. Okay, I'm not seeing any slumping. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead now and I'm going to put the wheels in this part the same way as I did in the other one. Okay, we've got it here. And little did I know that when I had said I'm going to do it exactly the same way as before, that I was going to do it exactly the same way, and that included... Oh, it looks like that one little wheel got crooked on me. Well, not too bad. And that included having one of these wheels go pinging off onto the floor, and this time it bounced forward under the model table, and it's into the carpet. Well, I did find it, obviously. This isn't. None of these are the fifth wheel. The fifth wheel that was still on the sprue. I don't know if we're ever going to need that or not. Well, we've got it if we do. Okay, now we got to take these two pieces somehow and get them, I believe, one on each side of these trunnions here. Okay, I think this slot goes up, so it would be something like this. But we'll reposition for that. Okay, I'm just realizing here that before we sandwich the barrel in between these two pieces, we've got to put these three things on. Now they should go fast. Okay, now this one here fits in the larger slot, the one that I thought looked like rockets, which is actually part of the recoil mechanism. And that should just go right in here like this. Sometimes trying to do things on camera makes a fool out of me here. Okay, there, that fits in there. I'm just going to put some quick setting on that. Where's my quick setting? Maybe I should get it up off of the, I was going to say carpet, but off of the green cloth here. Okay. Put some on the other side. It probably wicked itself around, but okay, that'll be plenty. Okay, let that dry. That should dry quite quickly, actually. Now these pieces here, where's my manual? I'll be right back. Okay, I just saw Lorraine go trudging down the road with Missy. Usually she goes for quite a long walk. So I'm guessing that Missy will be back here, all being well, probably in about 15 minutes, so got to keep my eye open. Okay, now there is a peg. I was looking at it there a while ago. There it is. Okay, this peg goes in like this. Let's see if I can. Should be safe to put this down now. And pick this up like this. There we go. That's a nice fit. And then this piece, ooh, I'm wondering if I was supposed to put this one on first. It's supposed to go in, I believe, like this. No, we should be able to get it in. Yeah, it just nicely sits there. Oh, is that a piece of flashing? I thought that was part of some sort of a gun sight or something. No, I'm sure that's not flashing. No. Just let me check the manual. No, you can clearly see it on the manual there. If I've done things the way I normally do it, I will have put the manual off to the side so that you can see it as well. Okay, now we're going to try and set this down, aren't we? Oh, come on, don't do this to me. There, I think it's in. Nope, not quite. I am wondering if I was maybe should have put this on before. Either that or maybe I should have used the extra thin because it's more has a better melding capability. Just let me turn this so I can see. I'm having a hard time picking it up here. No, you can see it's not in. It is not in. I'm going to have to maybe pry this one up. It should still be a little bit loose. Yeah, like that. Then we can get this one in place, I think. There, almost. It almost wants to go. Why doesn't it? I'm going to have to take this off camera. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, I'm sure I had people yelling at their screen. Ron, you got it the wrong way around. And you should have put it on first. Okay, well, I've got it. Finally. Okay. Now, these, whatever they are, go to the back. I think I'm going to just try and do this with my fingers. There's like a little bit of flashing or something going on there. Should have taken the extra thin to that when I had the chance. Well, I guess I still can. I'll probably be using the extra thin on this. Okay, so where's the tweezers? I want to move slowly and methodically here because this is not fitting. Well, I thought I had them fitting before. This must be so frustrating to watch. This just does not seem to want to. Doesn't seem to want to go on. Oh, it's sort of going. Maybe if I was to put some extra thin on that, it'll sort of dissolve the plastic, and then it'll go. What happened there? Oh, I see what's happened. The shaft had completely disappeared, and I thought, what's happened? Okay, all right. Now, before everything solidifies, I did sort of try this once before, and it kind of went. No, I don't mean what I'm doing right now, but I mean I tried putting these two halves together way back before we put these little pieces on that I'm going to end up bending and breaking off if I'm not careful. See if I just squeeze it like this. There it kind of goes. How does that look? Yeah, that looks like it's not too bad. Okay, let's get some extra thin in that crack. And this one we've done already, so this one has to be done. Okay. And then there are, I don't think I need to clamp this. I think it's probably going to be okay. Probably after I check my footage, I'll find out that I've wandered completely off from the center of the camera, but no. Now look at. Always something to make it interesting here at the model table. Okay, I think we basically got it. Now, does this have to have any kind of elevation fixed into it, or is it supposed to be completely horizontal? Okay, looking at the manual, it doesn't really indicate one way or the other. I think it's supposed to be more or less horizontal, which is what it is right now. Okay. Yeah. All right, we basically got the main part of the gun done. Now we got to do the pedestal part. Do we have time for that? It's 2:30 in the afternoon. Maybe I do. Let's see here. That can't be right. Somehow if the manual looks more, that looks more right checking the manual than this does. So why is this not wanting to fit? Yeah, it fits perfectly like this, but that, well, no, it's a little bit loose. Okay, maybe this is just a real tight fit. Oh yeah, that was the problem. It was just a real tight fit. Okay, we almost don't need glue. There was probably a little bit of flashing. Yeah, I can see here where you can see the flashing on the green cloth there. Okay, this won't take very much. Just a little bit here. Just let it wick its way around. We don't need to overdo it. Okay, pretty sure that's supposed to go all the way through. Yeah, and then probably this part that I'm touching right now will mount in a hole that's on the deck, I would think. Okay, we got that. Now this goes into the bottom of the gun somewhere. Well, that's not too, don't need to have a BA and anything to figure that one out, do you? Even I can do this one. Okay, let's just put a little bit of extra thin on here. And then, was it this end? No, this end. Okay. Oops, don't break off a little... Oh, one of the viewers said that these were not to be used like a bicycle handlebars to hang on to swing the gun around. They were to help steady the gunners. Yeah, and there would be one man stationed at each one of these, and I guess his waist or whatever would sort of be right in this thing. And as the ship boat would rock and pitch, it would help keep him from or waves washing over the bow. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. And I'm very glad that we have people that seem to be experienced, and they talk as almost though they had actually been on this submarine, but they couldn't have been because this thing is like, how many years old? Okay, let's just put this on the rotator and have a nice quick look. And well, Missy the dog did come by the way. And I got another a dog cookie. Okay, let's just, oh, this one here doesn't, looks like it's a little bit too close. I wonder if I could rehydrate that maybe and move it out, because it shouldn't be that close to the gun. I'm going to just see if I can just quickly do that before we take a close look. Okay, basically got our little support straightened out, and we are now done step 54. Tomorrow we start on step 55, which is another gun. Thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.